Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another episode of Building a Robot in Robot Rumble 2. We have only 2 robots left to build before we can start getting everything set up for the Battle of the Rookies 2 tournament. And these 2 robots are going to fill up the final 2 slots of that 16 robot tournament. So, with all that being said, we are building a very interesting robot in today's episode. So as you guys mostly know, especially if you're in the Discord that I own, I have already made up my mind on the 2 robots that I'm going to be building. I haven't built them yet, of course, but I know what kind of theme, what kind of weapon style I'm going to be doing for these robots. One of them is going to be a very powerful, brushless, vertical spinner. And I'm thinking of doing a robot kind of like, what was that robot called in BattleBots? Deep 6. That's the robot I was thinking of doing for that. Kind of a robot similar to it. I kind of want to create my own little style for the weapon itself at least. But that's not what we're doing in today's episode. We are going to be doing a comment that was suggested by Cabbage. I know Cabbage in the Robot Rumble 2 Discord community, they have a lot of robots. Let me tell you, this person makes so many robots. They're all amazing, and it's just insane the quality and the quantity of robots that this person uploads. But with that being pushed aside, they're a good builder, obviously. So they left a comment for me saying, make an asymmetric robot with 2 separate themes, like heaven and hell or something. So we're going to be doing that in today's episode, and I have a weird idea. So let's jump into the Robo Workshop and start creating our asymmetric robot in today's episode. Okay, here we are in the robot lab, and we need to start creating this robot. Now, I have an idea. I have an idea for this robot. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna look good, and I don't know what's gonna happen with this. So get ready, all right? Because this is gonna be a crap show. For the next 20 minutes, you guys are gonna be experiencing me just having the worst time of my life because I'm going to be creating. Here's my drawing of this robot that I want to create. All right. So as you can see, it looks pretty normal, right? It's like, okay, yeah, that's a robot right there. All right, pieces of robot minus the crap drawing. But there's one thing that you guys need to look at. It's that wheel. It has 1 wheel. We're creating a robot today that has 1 wheel, and it's going to have a weapon on the other side. So the wheel is going to be the front of the robot. Technically, it's going to be the front of the robot, all right? And this robot's going to spin around, almost whipping the weapon around as it tries to move. That's the plan. That's the goal right now. That's what I got going. It's actually a person in my Discord by the name of Noob Gamer. Shout out to you. You posted a comment in my Discord channel because I was like, all right, here's what I'm planning. You guys got any ideas? Because I'm stumped right now. And they posted this video, and this video is pretty much summarized up just somebody's robot that they have in a driveway, and there's a lot of cars in the area, which is kind of scary. But they're making a robot, or they made a robot that is already there, and it's similar to what I want to kind of do. I don't know if I want to exactly do that. Obviously I'm not, because that looks like a very small robot, but there's a certain thing that's playing in the background. It's the Troll Toll, all right, from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I'm a huge It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia fan, all right? So I'm gonna be theming this robot around It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and I'm gonna be calling this the Dayman. Yeah, this is gonna be called the Dayman, all right? The Dayman. If you know, you know. If you don't, come on now. Come on. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. So the plan for this robot, this is the front right here. So that's where the wheel is gonna go. In this area. And then on this side is going to be the spinning blade, which this can probably shrink a little bit. I don't think it's gonna need to be that big. But yeah, this is gonna be a really weird robot, guys. I'm just giving you a heads up. I really don't know where to even start with this. Probably with the wheel, right? But it has to. All right, I was talking to Golden. Golden is a person in both the Robot Rumble 2 Discord and my Robomania Discord. Amazing person, very smart, very, very smart. This guy is a coding genius. This person can AI any robot pretty much. And they sent me a file for this AI code that I can use for this robot. And I don't believe they made the robot that they sent me, but they also showed me a robot. Golden showed me a robot that was pretty similar to what I was planning on doing. And I was like, oh, perfect. I can make a sketch. I can kind of figure out what I want to do. And they had 2 wheels on the front. They were both on the same side, but 2 wheels on this side, so I guess more power. So I might consider doing that, but I also want the 1 wheel kind of going as well, but who knows, it might have to be a skinny robot. We'll figure it out, because let me figure this out. We're sitting here at like 5 minutes in, and I feel like I've just been staring at this rectangle for the past 5 minutes now. So let me put down a wheel just so I can figure out where we should start, and then we can start actually working on this robot. This is what happens when you let somebody who doesn't know how to build robots build a robot. I have no idea what I'm doing at all, but it's kind of coming together, I guess. Obviously, this is going to I'm not even going to say it's going to be fixed. It's going to be different. That's the best way I can explain it. I'm trying to make this robot legal. So like, I'm trying not to clip anything inside each other and all that fun junk. I put down a pancake right here for the actual drive, and this is just a temporary wheel. I'm gonna change that, at least the design of it, in the future. I also have a little bit of batteries down with, what is this one called? This is like the weird ESC, the new one. The KDZ5. Oh, should I have done this one? That one's too big. I can't do that. I can't do that one. I got the KDZ one down right now. This is the ESC for the pancake for the drive. And because we don't have any like supports right now on the side, the robot's just gonna do this, which makes sense right now. It kind of bounces around. The batteries, I'm surprised, aren't falling off. But it's coming together, that's for sure. I got the AI on it, so let's see what the AI decides to do. Just sit there, huh? It's probably the right call. Look at it, it's trying. It's trying, guys. It's trying its best. This window's so tiny, but you can kind of see it. Look at it, it's doing its best. That's all that matters, right? So I'm still trying to figure out, I need to get the internals down before I can even start messing around with the rest of the robot. And I kind of want to do, let's take this for example, alright? Let's just do this. Bring it down, kind of make it match. I kind of want to do something like this for the robot. Now, look at the weight just going up like crazy. How much did that go up? It went up a lot. But it's probably because it's set to like titanium right now. So let's just go to the materials. It's steel. 59 kilograms. I could bring that down to like 7 or something, you know? Like, I don't know. I might do something like that and then just like kind of have this robot be ultimately a cylinder. Although I don't know if that's the best method, because I want to add more batteries and probably shock damage would do the same. So something like that. And then it's just a freaking worm now. I don't know what I'm doing with this robot, if I'm being honest. So I need to make it, obviously I need to make it flat. So it needs to be a flat robot so it can actually turn. Is it not getting enough friction? Is that also a thing? That might be the problem. So I'm gonna get rid of this, and give me some time to put down the internals to at least where I kind of want them. And then we can start working on the rest of the robot. But geez, guys, this is going to be a build and a half, let me tell you right now. So I'll be back in a little second for you guys. Hopefully not too long for me, but we'll see. The more I look at this robot, the more it looks like a spaceship, like a space rocket about to take off into space. Like, it looks so stupid, but it's getting there. I mean, so take a look at this. I got it to not be able to flip over constantly. Big improvement from what it was last time, right? So theoretically, just think about there's a spinning weapon. It's going to be balanced too, so it's not going to be hitting the floor. And the weapon is going to be spinning. And this robot's going to like swing its butt around to kind of whip the spinning disc at the opponent. Now my thing is, for this weapon, I needed to be able to have a bite on both sides of the disc. So no matter where how the disc is spinning horizontally, not horizontally, clockwise or counterclockwise, there needs to be bite on both sides because this robot is going to be whipping in different directions based off the AI. So I gotta figure out that. And I might do something similar to what I did in the previous episode for the Raven guy. Oh, by the way, guys, we have a name for that robot. We came up with a name. Just hold on real quick. Remember this robot? Yeah, you remember this one. This is the robot that I created, and I didn't have a name for it. A lot of amazing comments, by the way. It was really hard to pick between a lot of them. I know Spaghetti Coconut, Matt Behun, and there was a few other posts that I really liked. It was really hard to pick between all these robot names, but the one that I think I liked the most was Jotunheim. Jotunheim is, from what Spaghetti Coconut explained, it's a theme of like the land of the giants. And I think that's a good name. I really do. There was a lot of good ones. I was really hard to pick. I just feel like Jotunheim was just like, yeah, this robot's giant, bro. Look at it, kind of thing, you know? So I had to pick it, I feel like. But yeah, thank you, Spaghetti Coconut, for coming up with that name. And thank you for everyone else who threw down some suggestions. It was a very hard choice for me. I don't know if I did it properly, but I really like Jotunheim as a name. And I believe it's pronounced Jotunheim, not Jotunheim. Yeah, Jotunheim. This is the robot. Anyways, back to the other one. Okay, Jotunheim. That was the name. So I want to do a weapon similar to that, but not the disc version, the axe version. Remember I made like an axe for it, and it was like a double-ended axe. So I might do something like that has like a big spinning connection. I really don't know. I'm probably gonna have to extend this a lot too. I really have no idea. This is a weird robot for me. There's gonna be a lot of weird problems that we're gonna run into that I've never dealt with before. But also, I really like this. Something about this little design right here. So I have a wedge. I don't love the wedge part yet, but I love this little connection. I might want to extend this like a couple of times throughout the rest of the robot just to have kind of a theme, I guess, going for this robot, and maybe connect it with some bars. I was thinking like a bar would be really cool for this robot, but it also needs to be able to work upside down. So I'm going to copy whatever I do up top here to the bottom as well, so it could kind of work however it's placed. The only problem with that is the weapon, which I need to figure out. I don't know if the weapon's gonna work both ways, but like I said, there's only one way to find out. So we're sitting at a solid 60 kilograms right now, which is not bad at all. I thought we would be a lot more, but it's working. I'm surprised it's working so well. Now obviously you can see the wedges, they're not perfect. Obviously they're kind of bouncing around when the robot stops, so I might have to lower them a little bit more, or like I said before, let's just hold on real quick. I'm gonna flip this robot around. So for example, let's just say we do this and make it the other way around, kind of just copy what we have going on. Now the problem that I'm seeing right now is it's going to be more, we might have to like shorten it or something. I really don't know. Like something like this might be the better call. Bring it down a little bit so it can still kind of operate. So let's flip this robot around again. Kind of. I mean, it's not the best, but I need to figure out the wedges because I don't know, if the robot moves around like this, especially if it bounces around side by side too much, that just means the weapon, whenever it's placed, is just gonna hit against the floor. So I don't know, I kind of want to get the top done. As you can see, I kind of started working on the chassis here, and if I finish that, then I could just copy it down to this side too, and then we can actually have a robot that could perhaps perform correctly. I'm not quite sure, but give me a little bit. I'm gonna get this down, I hope, at least, because this robot's turning out into something. At least it's definitely something, and I need to work on this wheel. I need to delete it and put down an actual wheel, so get ready for that one too. This robot is absolutely killing me right now. It looks cool, I will say. I am having a fun time building it. I just don't know what I'm doing, and that's like the biggest problem. I guess I'm going for a theme of this. I don't. What am I doing? What is this? What theme is this? It's not really a theme, I guess. It's just bars. And on top of that, whenever a robot's gonna, an opposing robot's gonna just like come up with a vertical spinner, these are prime real estate just to get bid up. So, I'm doing it for fun, I guess. But I want to make this robot glow. The reason why I did these cylinders was because let's just see. Let's do a 5, 5, 5. Glow. So I just want to add glow to all of these. So it's gonna be a shiny robot, that's for sure. But that's all I got so far. I also kind of made a mock weapon. I'm not sure if it's like perfect or not, but it looks pretty decent. It's so hard to test this robot also because I can't drive it properly. So like I'm over here like trying to hit something with my weapon, and I'm just doing this. Oh. This is my problem. Yeah, see, it hits, but I can't really judge if it hits consistently or not, because then this happens and I don't remember how to get back. I don't know how to drive this robot yet. It's such a complicated robot to drive, and I feel so bad for this AI that Golden sent me, because it's gonna be working overtime, I feel like. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Oh, I'm so close. Come on, just give it to me. Yes. Okay. It makes damage happen, I guess. I need to pretty up this bar, and I think that's we got 2 things left to do, and we only got 10 kilograms to spare, unfortunately. We got actually 3 things left to do. We gotta connect the weapon to have supports, of course. I need to add wheel protection, because without this single cylinder right here, this dark gray cylinder, this robot cannot operate. And underneath the robot is still kind of a work in progress. I also want to see if I mess around with it, especially if it gets flipped over. I want it to be, I want it to work upside down, so I might have to copy these up top here as well, so that it can also work and not just be a weird robot upside down. Because right now I think if I flip it, yeah, it bounces around like that again. So I need to add those bar protections so it can actually operate like this, where it's a lot more smooth right side up. This robot is so weird looking. It's also clipping through right there. I need to fix that. Probably just send this out a little bit more. Jesus Christ, this robot is insane, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand this robot. It looks pretty cool, to an extent, right? But other than that, this Cabbage, I just want to give you an applause. There you go. Good job. You did really good. You stumped me. You stumped me in this one, alright? Congratulations. Cabbage, you definitely stumped me with this robot suggestion idea. I need to take a break from this robot for a bit, so I'll probably be back in at least a day for me, because I need to like drink some coffee and look at the sunset for a bit just to regain my happiness. But I don't know. This is the robot right now. It kind of does its job, and I won't end the video until this robot is finished. So, wish me luck, people. Oh my god, guys, guys. I tap out. All right, I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out here. This is like the absolute most that I can do for this robot, at least design-wise. Like, I'm cool with detailing it soon. I didn't even touch the wheel. I forgot about it. But it's too late, alright? It's too late to really do it unless I want to remove this. Which is, oh gosh. So this is the robot. It looks like a spaceship still, or some sort of alien ship. It definitely has. Hold on, real quick. All right, here we go. I just switched the direction of the weapon. Look at that. Doesn't this just look like an alien ship that would just be flying in the world right now? It looks insane, but it works. It works, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait. This robot gets flipped over? I really don't know which side's the bottom, which is good. It works both ways though. Look at this. Flipped and flipped. Works both ways. Weapon works. I just need to add more parts to it just so it doesn't fall off every 2 seconds. But I'm done, all right? I'm done. This is no longer the day man. This is right here the night man. All right? It changed from the day man to the night man. Because as my boy Charlie Day once said, they took you night man and you don't belong to them. They left me in a world of darkness without your sexy hands, and I miss you, Nightman, so bad. That's what he said, and that's that's how I feel about this robot. I really don't know what I'm saying. I feel drunk just after building this robot. It's a weird feeling. I really don't know how to explain it. It's just, oh my gosh. This robot was the hardest robot I've ever built in this game altogether. Just based off of what is it still? I still don't know. It's just, this is it. This is the robot right here. Yeah. Here's the night man. No longer the day man. This no longer the champion of the sun, master of karate and friendship for everyone. No. It's the opposite. You guys have no idea what I'm saying, but if you know, this is good job. I still need that break. I still need that break. I thought I took a long enough break, but I came back and here I am. Here I am needing a break again. Jeez. Okay. So this robot's done. I need to come up with a color for it or a couple colors. And like I said, I want to glow. It's now the Night Man. I also had an option to call it Stick, which I think is a funny name. It's no longer really a stick though. But I like the Night Man. I think the Night Man's a good name for this robot, even though I know half of you will not understand it, which is fine. Do your research if you want to understand it. Just look up the Night Man cometh. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, gotta color the robot. And I need to figure out some colors, so I'm gonna get three-ish colors that I want to put down on this robot. Probably one's gonna be black, just because the Nightman now. But I don't really know what the other colors are gonna be, so we'll figure it out from there, and I'll be back. Okay, all right. I got the 3 colors that I wanted to go for. So I got a black. I have a. This is very hard to see. Kind of a very dark purplish blue. Thank you, Spaghetti Coconut. And just as a splash, I did a little lighter of a blue, just so we can add it to like maybe this part right here. I was kind of just thinking something like that. We'll see. I'm gonna start painting this robot, and wish me luck. Oh, I think this looks really good actually. I do think there's a little bit of too much blue, like the lighter blue on the sides right here, but I think the blue really adds a new flavor to it. I also did like I don't know if I want this to change. I could probably make this like I don't even know, just like a brighter color, something like that. Kind of do like a little gradient maybe up here. I don't know if that'll really look good, but I kind of like it. It looks pretty decent in my opinion. And then I made the color, the wheel black. And like I said, I think there just might be a little too much blue here. So the best call might be to like make that a dark purple, which, oh yeah, that adds another little layer to it. I like this robot now. Holy crap. Coloring a robot just ultimately changes how I feel about a robot, in my opinion. Still sucks at driving. I don't know how to drive this robot, but it's doing its job, I suppose. Oh, look at that. Goodbye, cone. I like this robot, though. I definitely think that, I don't know, maybe if I make this a little bit glowy, perhaps? Oh! Are we doing this? This looks sick. Oh, I love that blue more, actually. Okay, I can't do this for a long time. I'm just gonna be sitting here like wanting to put glow on everything. I do like this blue a little bit more though. Oh, what do you guys think? I think that blue, I do like the other blue though. I think the splash of that blue. Are we about to have 4 colors? Are we about to have 4 colors? You know what? That blue's better. That blue is officially better. This robot's cool. It needs the glow. I'm gonna keep that. But I also want to keep a little bit splash of the other blue as well, just because I don't want to put everything that's this color as a, you know, as a glow. Dude, I don't know. I'm committing. It's a gorgeous color. It's a gorgeous color. Look at this robot. Let's go. Okay, I like this robot now. I like it a lot. Here we go. This is the robot. This is it. I also changed the name from the Nightman to Nightman Cometh. Like I said, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I'm sorry. I can't do it any more than that. All right. I'm starting to love this robot a lot now. It gave me a lot of pain in the previous couple hours of my life, but wow, this guy really came together. So all I have to do now, which is very, very simple. I'm actually gonna do it off camera, but I'll be back. I want to add some decorations to it because we're actually sitting perfectly at 108 kilograms. I don't really have to mess with anything, but I really want to add nuts and bolts first of all, and I want to add, I don't really think there's a spot. I mean, these 4 spots up top can get something, so we'll have to see. I'm not really sure. I might just add some futuristic, I guess, decals. And also these little wedges can get something, but we'll see when it comes to that. I don't really know what I want to do yet, but I'm definitely going to add some decorations, so I will see you when I get those decorations done. Alright, I think I finished it. I didn't do anything too crazy besides just adding this like little gradient of light blue to both the top and the bottom. I also added a bunch of nuts and bolts, so yeah, I made everything super neon for this robot, and I think it looks fantastic, guys. Look at this robot. I really like it. I'm gonna be honest. I really like this robot. It's definitely the most unique robot I've ever made. I've made a full body flipper before. I've made robots that you guys have suggested that you were trying to make me fail, I feel like, when suggesting them. But I feel like I somehow did it. But this robot, I feel like, was the hardest one. And now I gotta get something off my chest. Cabbage, you left the comments saying that it would have 2 separate themes. So I failed that one. I'm sorry. But I did make an asymmetric robot. So I got your suggestion half right. So I'll take a 50%. It's an F grade altogether, but I hope the cool appeal of this robot makes up for it. Hopefully, if not, then I'm sorry, but I really like this robot. Oh, there's one thing. Hold on, I want to show you guys this. Actually, this video is gonna be super long, but we're gonna get this done real quick. So I want to add a little bit of neon to the wheel as well. So I just gotta make sure. Oh, this is so tough. I think it's actually lined up perfectly. So let's bring it up a little bit. Make it about that size is perfect, actually. Bring it there. And bring it down. And all we gotta do is bring it up about there. Let's see if that does anything. I don't think it did. So let's probably bring it up to about there now. There we go. And then all we gotta do is make that rubber this color. And there we go. Look at that, guys. Yes, I love that. That looks amazing. Okay, let's fight this robot. Let's fight this robot now. Our previous, oh gosh, this robot's gonna get destroyed by this one. Our previous episode robot was Prince Ollie, the really cool looking flipper robot. So yeah, let's fight it. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't have any faith in Nightman Cometh for this fight. This fight in particular, just because of how the game is right now, flippers are way overpowered. Anything with arm damage is way overpowered. So, Nightman Cometh, good luck. Let's start this fight. I don't have a lot of expectation, like I said. Altogether, all we gotta hope for is just an entertaining fight, because that's all I really aim for, and that's what I hope you guys want for a fight. So I started that too early, but it's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be dark for a second. Here we go. Here we go. And we are underway. The Nightman Cometh is surviving, gets a hit off. Look at that, gets a hit off, staying square with Prince Ollie. Uh-oh, give up its wheel? It's not even its back. It's just its wheel. It gave up its wheel. Getting flipped, oh, through the air. Oh, it's surviving. Oh my goodness. Oh, survive. Survive, Nightman Cometh. That's all I expect from you. Oh gosh. So this is good for Nightman Cometh, I will say, because okay. Oh, Prince Ollie wasted a bunch of gas on it. So that's good. Now Prince Ollie's upside down. Can it self-right? Doesn't have enough power. Can Nightman Cometh pull an upset from the exhibition fight? It's trying to figure out how to get there. Doing a little bit of damage. And then back to getting flipped a little bit against the wall. Nightman Cometh, if you survive 3 minutes, that's a win in my book. That's all I gotta say. That's a win in my book. The flipper is underneath the wheel, and that's really scary right now. I don't think it has a lot of juice left. Nightman Cometh is stuck against the wall, it seems. Get out of there. What are you doing? No. Yes, it got out with 1 second. Survives. It was just stuck on the wall. So the only problem with the wheel guard is that it gets stuck on the wall a little bit, because the wheel guard is a big square around the wheel. And I feel like Prince Ollie's weapon might be out of juice a little bit. I'm just saying. And a wheel has come off of Prince Ollie. Can the comeback happen? I have faith in this robot. I have a lot of faith in this robot right now. Another wheel. He's on a roll. Another wheel has come off. There's like 4 wheels now. Oh, here we go. Prince Ollie is getting a little bit rocked right now. Stuck up against the wall. But Nightman Cometh, figuring it out right now. Trying to get some hits off. Underneath, he gets the back. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but look at it. Nightmare Cometh is the one doing the damage. Everything that has fallen off, I believe, is mostly, if not all, from Prince Ollie. So that's huge. That's huge. And we have 30 seconds left in this fight. And Nightmare Cometh is surviving. This might be, I'm just saying this right now, I know Fish Power might be considered the #1 seed. There's a lot of stuff I gotta take into effect when I do the seedings. I do a qualifying round that really doesn't mean anything. But I think Prince Ollie is gonna be at least in the top 5. Who knows? But look at this. Nightman Cometh defeating, maybe? I don't know. Who knows? Write down in the comment section below who you think won that. Maybe I'm just biased. But there was a lot of damage done by Nightman Cometh right there. Just saying. And Prince Ollie wasted its flipper juice just a little bit too early in the match. And the best part is Nightman Cometh survived the sniping flips. That's huge. That is absolutely huge for this tournament. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen with this robot. Well, would you look at that? I don't know who won. I didn't rewatch it or anything, but exhibition fights, like I said, they don't mean anything. They're just for fun. They're just for entertainment. So if it were a ranked fight, and if that were a ranked fight, like I'm saying, who won that? I don't know. I would have to probably say I would lean towards Nightman Cometh, but it was a close fight altogether. Anyways, I hope you guys truly enjoyed me suffering today, because I don't think I've suffered this much while making a video before. Fun fact, I really tried my best to make this robot as good as possible, that best to my knowledge at least. I can guarantee you that there's probably a lot of stuff that's still wrong with it, but who knows? I think it's a really cool robot. And like, just thinking for future, if I just want to mess with it a little bit, I can add another wheel right here, and this robot turns into Sidewinder just like that. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. It was a lot. Let me know what you guys think of this robot in the comments section below, because this might be my favorite robot now, just because of the amount of hours I put into it. It's kind of like once you fight somebody, you gain respect for them once it's over, because, you know, maybe this is a bad analogy, but please write down in the comments section below whether you enjoyed this video or not. Any feedback is positive feedback for me, even if it is negative. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, week, weekend, whatever it may be, and I hope you guys all have a good one.